Hi guys, Kim here. 6th Sun, 22nd of March 2020, part 2, naming the dates. Now the reason I feel that this is related to the 6th Sun is that there would be a period of time between the 6th Sun arriving and getting strong enough or enough power to overthrow the 5th Sun, which is what I was talking about the other day when I was talking about power versus ethics. The two trains heading towards each other and ethics derailing power. But I feel that the 6th Sun is going to come into its power on the 22nd of March 2022. So on this video I'll be focusing on the dates and the titles of those descriptions and what it may mean to us as individuals and how this information may be able to assist us in navigating this reality. There are a couple of things I'd like to mention before I start on the dates. First thing is, one of my subscribers, Truth Seeker, knows a whole lot about numerology and pointed out to me that this date is a highly unique date. That's the 22nd of March 2020, and the reason it's a unique date is because it contains 5 2s, and any date containing 5 of the same number, the only way that would be possible in this current reality would be if it was 1s or 2s. And then we've got this 322 thing, which is very significant for those of you that don't know it. It's a number heavily associated with the clowns running this show. Skull and Bones, 322, Masonic stuff. I'm not going to go into that, as there's plenty of material out in the net about it. It's as if that number's significant to them, then it may well indicate that it should be significant to us. I'm joining the dots, really. I may or may not be right about this, but it does seem strange to me that the dates line up. And as I've said before, I really do think that the Mayans and the Aztecs knew about the reality far more than we do, and that they've left clues for us to follow like footprints in the sand. So the dates I worked out of the cycles leading up to 322-2022 are: the first day was the 5th of July to the 24th of July 2021, and in that period we were sowing the seeds. The first night was the 25th of July to the 13th of August. That was inner assimilation of the new wave. So that date incorporated the 8-8 portal period of time. Then we had another day which was Germination, day 2, Germination, from the 14th of August to the 2nd of September, so that's right now, and it's a day. So whatever it is that we're doing right now, we're actually walking our talk in relation to what we learned between the first day and first night, so what we learned in the last couple of months. Then the second night starts on the 3rd of September up until the 22nd of September, and they name that resistance against the wave. So it'll be quite interesting to see if anything comes out of that in relation to resistance to what's going on in the next couple of weeks. See whether or not there's a marked change in what's actually happening. I'm not going to read out the rest of the dates. I will show them on the screen here, as I will address the dates as and when we approach them and what they might mean then, because this thing's unfolding for me too. So I won't have any idea what the next day or night is about until we actually experience it. So just last couple of things I wanted to really say was, if you guys can observe the patterns in your reality and see if you have patterns, so you might have periods of extreme busyness and then followed by periods of extreme quiet, and then if you could observe whether or not these patterns are hitting you at an increasing rate. Like last month it could have been very busy for 3 days, and next month it might be really busy for 1 day. See if the patterns are actually increasing, because that's technically what should be happening, is that everything we're doing should be increasing in pace. Also observe whether or not your reality is becoming more and more complex. Observe whether or not you're having difficulty making choices because there may be too many options open. Observe whether or not manifestations carrying to you, requiring virtually no effort at all. Now the reason I'm asking for you to observe this is if we know where we're at in the cycle, then we can become more centered as the waves hit us, as we will be expecting them, and therefore we can adjust our lives accordingly. So this is going to be a series of videos where I'm going to be addressing each section as and when it comes up. Thanks for listening. Ta-ta for now.